Liberty, and of course, the #2 overall pick and an Atlanta area native, Asia Durr. Neither Tiffany Hayes nor Brittany Sykes in uniform as Williams controls the tap-point range.
And she got that look off a skip pass, so Atlanta also scouting the Moan cells and what they want.
Tina up and down the floor, second in the WNBA in pace. And here's the turn and the lay-in by Rashonda Green. Dream 0 for 8 from the floor. Hayes drops it down to Williams cutting, and she rolls. Season coming in. And Nikki Collin told us in preseason she is a pro-ready player. She's getting it up. Charles has the mismatch on Hayes, and Hayes jammed it loose of a year ago, but not when she's off and guarding somebody like Tina Charles. Throwing right away. Boyd, Casorla and Hayes are back. Takes it in and banks it home. Back down to a 1-point Dream deficit. Tipped away, intercepted. Hayes jumped the passing lane. She slices in, and the Dream take the lead.
That's incredible energy to start things off for Billings.
Here's Nayo Raincock-Akunwe in deep on Williams. Somehow, Ray Montgomery 0 for 5 so far. Tricky bounce pass, and it's turned over. Raincock-Akunwe finesses it in. Elizabeth Williams a moment ago, and how about the start for her? 6 of the Dream's 8 points. She also has 5 rebounds in the long. Here's Tanisha Wright, 14th year pro, with the rookie Casorla on her. Durr slithers in, flicks it home. Georgia, and I think half the town has come out to State Farm Arena. The steal, Nurse in the open floor on Williams. Oh, and she clotheslines them.
Hunted down, Nurse.
What a body control.
Ask on that look, a missed hook shot.
Casorla gets her pocket picked. It's Tanisha Wright breaking free. Sykes tries for the block, and nifty. Now an assistant with the Cleveland Cavaliers. And how about Kira Lawson this week? Moving from the broadcast table to the assistant coaching spot.
Wow, what an incredible opportunity for her. And congratulations.
The baseline jumper by Charles. All-time leading scorer June the 4th versus Los Angeles. Surpassed Vicki Johnson. Sykes trying to drive it on Durr. Recovers and banks it in. The crossover, the blow-by, the slip, Hayes to Billings.
That's a
lead by Billings.
But when you have a player that can break anybody down and find the rim, you have to learn how to move.
Shooting 27%, and again the ball poked free. Numbers the other way. The bounce on the run to Nurse, blocked by Billings, recovered by Grace. She can't finish. Charles does. And Charles fills the lane around Sykes. Here from 3.
17 threes across 3 games.
Including a WNBA.
Sykes, and sometimes I guess it gets the best of you a little bit. I wouldn't have known that problem myself.
Sometimes you can be a little. Liberty pushing the pedal. Ball tipped around, and Montgomery collects. Dream's turn to run. Breland fills the lane, floated across to Sykes for a catch-and-shoot 3, bottom.
Andy, you got to put your head down, just get the reps in.
Dream's first 3-pointer in 11 attempts, but it's answered right back by 23 and 22 rebound game back 7 years ago. Sykes looking for the step back, lays it off instead. Attacks on Charles, lost the handle. And here comes Bias. Open floor with the left hand.
Eyes on New York mistakes.
Charles fronts the post, keeps it free, and is pulled away by her teammates. Wrap around Charles, fills the lane, and finishes. Out of a minute and a half in the second quarter. Here's Sykes taking a baseline on Nurse, absorbs the contact.
For Atlanta.
Remains a 10-point game. Boyd to the rack.
Cali to New York.
Oh, yeah.
That's a combo.
Sykes off the skip. A 3 down the well. ACC Player of the Year from Louisville. Racks up a high screen from Charles. Turns on the Jets. Pulls up over Billings. Among guards in this league, only Elena Deladon averages more. Casorla left alone. Pops the 3 and hits. Gets the high screen from Breland. Pass was batted away. Asia Durr, easy does it. Second. Here's Hayes. Into the lane and lays it in. 7.
There we
Entry
go.
pass batted by Williams.
For Atlanta.
And now the steal by Charles, but she got it swatted by on 2 for the Liberty. Charles coast to coast. Her pass across is batted by Breland. Back. Stays a 10-point deficit, but give and go to Nurse. Dream down by 14. Sykes rains down the floor. After a season-low 3 points versus Washington, a team-high 13 for Sykes. The finish in traffic, no good by Gray. Follows her own miss, though. Sykes shovels. Montgomery for three. Yes, sir. It's a franchise record that she broke when she set it versus the Liberty 3 weeks earlier. Another offensive rebound by Gray.
She's tenacious, and you have to know when you're playing Rashonda Gray, it's going to hurt.
Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Montgomery.
Game 7 of them were in the first half, so if anyone knows how quickly Renee can get fired up.
His third quarter. Rain Kakakunwe gathers on Billings. Over to Nurse. Quick trigger. Bottoms.
On the defensive end.
Coffee out of the starting lineup today with Casorla getting the start. There's a block by Will. The 4-time ACC Defensive Player of the Year at Duke. The dribble and the pinch. Coffee, three-pointer, good. Did a good job locking down Montgomery on that trip.
It's a rookie against a vet, and a vet out on the three-point line when you see a player swipe down.
Atlanta Dream last in the WNBA in defensive rebounding percentage. And throw a wrench into a rally. Hayes penetrates on Nurse, rejected. Rain Kakakunwe. And now it's Nurse, rejected herself by Sykes. Montgomery looking for a roll to the rim, almost had it jarred free. Sykes with a hand in her face, switches. And entry to Billings, rolling across, had it taken out of her hands by Wright. The 5'11" Tanisha Wright now floating and in transition for Rain.
Huge defensive possession for Atlanta right now.
The crossover, Boyd with the scoop. That was gorgeous. Dream have 3 and change to make up 13 points. Montgomery knocks it down. Play out, pressuring high. Tina Charles. Rolling, hooking, scoring.
There's no offseason for that household, literally.
3 for 3. Here's Durr with 2.
You said there was a lot of Oregon fans probably watching. You'd think there'd be some Louisville ones too, established on time, but sometimes it's your teammates' fault for not letting you know it's coming.
Sykes to the hole.
It's not easy. Road wins sometimes count as 1.5 or 2, and so this is a great way to.
Montgomery, 10 from Elizabeth Williams, along with 8 rebounds. Not enough firepower for the Dream today as Katie Smith and her young and short-handed New York Liberty team walk into State Farm Arena and walk out a winner. A final score, New York 74, Atlanta 58.